work on a use case. The name of the use case is live training purchase integration. Suppose we have a website. On that website, our customers are transacting. Suppose we have a Peoplewoo skills website. On that website, people come and purchase Salesforce training courses. Now, if somebody has purchased a Salesforce training course, we have to get that data synced to Salesforce Data 360. We will use Ingestion API in this use case and Postman in this use case. Whatever APIs we develop within Postman, we can work with website team to have those APIs implemented within the website's platform and ask them to send this data. So we will not work on our websites. We will see how to do this using Postman. In our previous video, we already understood how to ingest data from Postman within the Ingestion API. So now to work within this scenario, we will use the same concept. We already have created a schema within our Ingestion API. That schema contains customer ID, product name, total bill, transaction date. But guys, the customer ID might be different on our website. We might have a different customer ID on our website. So it is challenging because the data cloud has to recognize that the customer who is transacting is the same customer who is unified, whose unified profile is within our Salesforce Data 360 platform. So customer IDs might be different, but that person might be having same email address. So what we will do, we will try to update our Ingestion API schema with the email address field, and within Postman we will try to update email address of our existing data. So to do that, we will click on update schema option, and once we have update schema option enabled, a pop-up comes to upload a new schema for your Ingestion API. We already have created one schema for our Ingestion API. Object properties as customer ID, product name, total bill and transaction date. But we also want email address coming from our website transactions within Data 360, because we have written a matching rule within our identity resolution that we should have exact email address for reconciliation rules to work. So we will go and update this schema first and then update our Ingestion API schema. We will delete this and we will update it with new schema where we have introduced email. Now one thing you have to note is the type is string, format is email. Because this Open API 3.0.3.YAML format do not support a direct type called email. So we have to introduce it a new characteristic within our JSON format, which says that email should be a type string but format should be email. We will go and save this file, and then we will click on upload files, select the transaction details. You see that a new field is introduced within our schema, email, with a data type email. We will click on save option. So once we have saved this data, what we have to do next is to go and update our Ingestion API, the data stream which is created from Ingestion API. So we will go to Data Cloud from the app launcher. Once we go to Data Cloud, we have data streams. And we will click on transactions data stream which we already created. Now here we have sync schema option. We will click on sync schema and click on update, so that the new field which we have updated within the ingestion API schema comes here. So you see that a new field which we created within our ingestion API schema is part of our data stream. So now we have to map this new field with the data model object as well. We have a transactions data model object. So we will click on mapping. We see that email is here from the data stream. We will create a new field within our object called email. Select the data type as email and click on save option. Once we click on save option, we can go and map this field again. Once we do this, we can click on save and close. Once it gets saved, we will come back to our postman again. The same steps we will follow. We will go to authorization, and within authorization we will click on get new access token. We will click on allow option. We'll click on proceed and use token. Now the second step is to authorize your data 360 instance. We will click on send option here, and we get a success 200 OK message as well as other details. So now our Salesforce instance and data 360 instance both are validated. We will go to ingestion API. We will go to streaming and insert records. We will remove all these records and we will create a new JSON and will try to ingest our new field with the data we have stored within the ingestion API. And we can click on send option. So we see that it is accepted true. That means we have our email address as well flowing within our data streams. So let's validate it. We will go to data explorer. Once we go to data explorer, we can select data lake object. We can select our data lake object. So within our data lake object within data explorer, we see that both the customer IDs are updated with email address. We can click on edit column. We can remove the unnecessary fields, and we will be able to see that the customer IDs are updated with email address.